Chosen one, you may not even realize the truth of who you are yet. But let me tell you something that the spirit realm already knows. Your very presence carries a power so divine, so unshakable, that demons themselves kneel when you walk into a room. Yes, they may scream, they may attack, they may try to wrap your life in chaos, but beneath it all, they know something you've often forgotten. Your spirit was crowned by heaven, and no force in hell dares to defy that crown. You are not walking this earth as an ordinary soul. You are a divine declaration in human form, chosen before time, sealed with a mark that forces darkness into submission. Look back at your life. Do you notice how atmospheres shift when you arrive? Have you seen how people's energy changes around you, some in awe, some uncomfortable, some even hostile without reason? It's not because of your words or actions, but because of what your spirit carries. You radiate authority. You radiate the presence of the one who sent you, and demons cannot stand before that. This is why the attacks have been fierce. This is why betrayals cut so deeply. This is why depression and loneliness knocked at your door, because the enemy hoped to convince you that you are powerless, that you are forgotten, that you are small. But here's the truth that darkness has been trying to hide from you. You are royalty in the spirit realm, and every demon knows it. They bow not to your flesh, but to the presence inside you. They kneel not because you're perfect, but because your spirit is marked the same way. Soldiers bow before a king's crown. Demons bow before your eternal seal. They may mock you in the natural, but in the unseen, they cannot stand against you. Chosen one, do you understand why life has tried so hard to break you? Do you understand why the devil has fought your mind, your relationships, your finances, your peace? Because if you ever fully awaken to who you are, if you ever truly believe that your spirit carries the authority to make demons kneel, you become unstoppable. You become a walking weapon of light, breaking chains without effort, silencing lies without a fight, shifting atmospheres just by being present. This is not exaggeration. It is the truth of chosenness. Where you stand, light stands. Where you walk, fire walks. Where you dwell, demons tremble. And they don't just tremble. From afar, they kneel. They bow because they recognize the king's mark upon you. Think of how many times you've been underestimated. Think of the rooms where people dismissed you. Think of the moments you felt unseen. Yet in those very moments, the spiritual realm was watching, trembling, shifting, because chosen ones may be overlooked by men, but they are never overlooked by demons. You disrupt darkness simply by existing. Chosen one, it's time to know what demons already know. It's time to live with the awareness that you are not fighting for authority. You already have it. You are not chasing validation. Heaven already crowned you. You are not begging for respect. The spirit realm already bows when you arrive. This is why you've walked through fire but did not burn. This is why storms surrounded you but could not drown you. This is why betrayals tried to break you but only refined you. Because you are not ordinary. You are chosen. And your presence carries a weight demons cannot resist. From this moment forward, I want you to walk differently, speak differently, think differently, because every step you take echoes with the authority of eternity. Every breath you breathe declares war against darkness. Every move you make pushes demons to their knees. You are chosen, you are crowned, you are forever unstoppable, and every demon knows it. Chosen one, let's go deeper into the mystery. Why do demons kneel when you show up? Why do spirits that thrive in darkness tremble at your arrival? Because your spirit carries royal authority. You don't just walk in flesh, you walk clothed in divine fire. Demons kneel because of the seal you carry. In the spirit realm, marks are visible. Just as soldiers can see ranks and crowns in a kingdom, demons see your eternal insignia. When you walk into a room, they see the fire blazing around you. When you pray, they hear the authority in your voice. When you step into destiny, they feel the weight of heaven pushing them back. Even when you don't feel powerful, your spirit still carries power. Even when you're doubting yourself, your mark does not fade. Even when you stumble, your does not vanish. That's why demons kneel, not because of your perfection, but because of your eternal seal. They recognize the crown of a king, even if the king is weary. They bow before royalty, even if royalty has walked through fire. And you, chosen one, are spiritual royalty. Chosen ones often underestimate themselves. You look at your life, the struggles, the losses, the broken moments, and you think, how can I carry authority when I feel so weak? But chosen one, hear me. Your authority is not tied to your emotions, but to your identity. Your presence alone carries weight. Ever notice how some people can't look you in the eye for too long? Ever notice how conversations shift when you enter a space? Ever notice how people feel exposed around you, even when you say nothing? That's because your spirit is louder than your words. You carry the light of eternity, and it makes darkness uncomfortable. Demons kneel not because you're loud, but because your light is undeniable. They kneel not because you demand it, but because heaven's decree already enforces it. Every prayer you whisper carries fire. Every step you take echoes with authority. Every moment you live shakes the unseen world. Chosen one, you carry more than you realize. And the day you wake up to this truth, everything changes. You've been through storms that others couldn't survive. You've endured betrayal, rejection, loneliness, attacks that felt unbearable. And yet, you're still here. Why? Because suffering was never meant to destroy you. It was meant to refine you. Gold must pass through fire to shine. Diamonds must be cut to reveal their brilliance. And chosen ones must endure hardship to awaken their full authority. Every night of pain sharpened your spirit. Every tear watered seeds of destiny. Every loss built resilience demons cannot withstand. That's why your presence carries such weight now. You've walked through valleys that would have broken anyone else, and instead of breaking, you rose. You didn't just survive, you transformed. Your suffering became your crown. Your scars became your armor. Your trials became your testimony, and demons know it. They see a warrior shaped by fire, and they kneel because they know they cannot undo what has been forged in eternity. Chosen one, you've probably noticed the shift. You don't need to preach. You don't need to shout. Your very presence disrupts. Darkness, here are signs you've already seen. People confess things to you they never told anyone else. That's the authority of light exposing what was hidden. Some people avoid you without reason. That's not dislike. It's the spirit in them being uncomfortable with the fire in you. Others cling to you, drawn by your presence, not knowing why. That's their spirit recognizing yours. Environments feel different when you walk in, lighter, heavier, more intense. That's the clash between light and shadow. Demons kneel because they cannot remain standing when a chosen one arrives. Your spirit shifts the air. Your glow disturbs what was comfortable in the dark. Your fire forces submission. This is why you've always felt different. This is why blending in has never worked. Because you were never meant to fit into atmospheres. You were meant to change them. Chosen one, let this truth burn into your soul. Your crown is eternal. It cannot be stolen. It cannot be broken. It cannot be removed. Demons know this. That's why their strategy is never to remove your crown, because they can't. Their only weapon is to convince you to forget you have it. They whisper lies. You're not worthy. You're too broken. You failed too many times. But even when you doubt, your crown remains. Even when you stumble, your seal shines. Even when you feel unworthy, your spirit is still royal. Your chosenness is forever. You cannot be unchosen. No betrayal erases it. No storm cancels it. No demon can touch it. That's why they kneel, because the crown on your head is a decree written in eternity. And eternity cannot be undone. Chosen one, now that you know the truth, it's time to live boldly. No more shrinking to make others comfortable. No more doubting when demons already know the truth. No more hiding when you were meant to shine. Demons kneel because of who you are. It's time you walked in that authority. When you pray, pray boldly. When you move, move with confidence. When you speak, speak with fire. Every step you take should remind darkness. I know who I am. I am chosen. I am crowned. I am untouchable. Chosen one, stop fearing demons. They fear you. Stop fearing failure. Your destiny is eternal. Stop fearing rejection. Heaven already accepts you. You are not chosen to cower. You are chosen to reign. And when you rise in your full awareness, when you carry yourself as the crowned spirit you are, the world will see what demons already know. Your presence makes darkness kneel. Chosen one. If you've listened all the way until now, you already feel it deep in your spirit. You are not ordinary. You are not here by accident. You are not just another soul wandering through life. No, you are chosen, sealed, crowned, and set apart. For a destiny so powerful that even demons themselves cannot deny it. All along, you've wondered why life has been so heavy. You've wondered why attacks have been so fierce, why people betrayed you, why loneliness seemed to follow you, why storms kept raging when you tried to walk in peace. It's not because you are weak, it's because you are chosen. It's not because God abandoned you, it's because God marked you. And the moment that mark was placed on you, the spiritual world took notice. Demons recognized you. They whispered your name in their dark gatherings. They watched your steps. They set traps. They stirred people against you. They attacked your health, your finances, your relationships, your mind. And yet, through all of it, you are still here. Broken, maybe. Scarred, yes, but still standing, still breathing, still rising, still chosen. That's why demons kneel. They tried everything to stop you and failed. They tried to drown you in sorrow, and you swam through. They tried to bury you under betrayal, and you turned that betrayal into wisdom. They tried to chain you with fear, and yet you stand. Here, listening to this truth, fire burning in your spirit. If demons had power to destroy you, you wouldn't be here. But here you are, proof that you are untouchable. Proof that you are chosen. Proof that your destiny is indestructible. Chosen one, hear me. You were born to shift atmospheres. You were born to command light. You were born to reign. And the day you stop doubting your authority is the day you truly begin to walk as who you are. All your life, voices tried to define you. People told you you're not good enough, you're too broken, you're too different, you'll never make it. You don't belong here, but chosen one. Those were not the words of truth. Those were the whispers of darkness trying to dim your fire, because the truth is this: you are more powerful than you know. The very fact that demons kneel before you means your identity is undeniable. You are the one who carries heaven's signature. You are the one whose very footsteps echo authority in the unseen realm. You are the one they fear, so no matter what people called you, failure, weak, outcast, mistake, the truth stands higher. You are chosen, crowned, unstoppable. Demons do not kneel to mistakes. They kneel to royalty. Everywhere you go, light spreads. Even when you're silent, your presence disrupts darkness. Even when you don't try, shadows tremble. You are like a flame walking into a room full of cobwebs. Everything hidden becomes visible. That's why people react strangely around you. That's why some feel drawn to you, while others flee from you. It's not you they're reacting to, it's the spirit within you. Demons kneel not just when you pray, but even when you breathe. They kneel not just when you worship, but when you wake up in the morning. They kneel not just when you speak fire, but when you walk in quiet confidence, because your very existence is a declaration of war against darkness. Chosen one, don't underestimate your presence. Don't shrink yourself to make others comfortable. Don't silence your fire to fit into places you've outgrown. You are not here to blend in. You are here to shift atmospheres. You are here to expose what hides in the dark. You are here to bring light where others only knew shadows. Demons will try to rise, but their power is limited. They will attempt to attack, but their weapons will not prosper. They may roar like lions, but you carry the Lion of Judah. They may whisper fear, but you walk clothed in faith. They may plot in darkness, but your destiny is written in light. Chosen one, the war was already won before you were born. When Christ sealed your chosenness, the outcome was decided. The crown was placed. The decree was signed. Demons lost before they began. That's why they kneel. They kneel not because you are fighting to win, but because you've already won. Yes, battles will still come. Yes, attacks will still feel real. Yes, storms will still rage. But remember this: storms may rise, but kings do not bow to storms. Chosen ones do not crumble before shadows. You stand because victory was written in your DNA. Chosen one, it's time to stop seeing yourself as ordinary. It's time to rise into the fullness of your calling. You don't have to ask for permission to be powerful. You don't have to apologize for the fire in you. You don't have to shrink your light to make others comfortable. You were never meant to fit in. You were meant to stand out. Rise into your authority. When you pray, let your voice shake the unseen. When you walk, let your steps thunder with confidence. When you speak, let fire flow through your words. You don't carry borrowed authority, you carry eternal authority, the kind that makes demons kneel. Here's the irony: demons know you're chosen. Demons know you're crowned. Demons know you're powerful. The only one who sometimes forgets is you. But that ends today. No more forgetting. No more doubting. No more shrinking. You are chosen forever, and nothing can change that. No failure can erase it. No rejection can cancel it. No darkness can undo it. Demons already know it. Heaven already knows it. The only question left is, do you know it, and will you live like it? Chosen one, listen carefully. Your destiny is untouchable. Demons cannot rewrite what heaven decreed. Shadows cannot smother eternal fire. Chains cannot bind eternal crowns. You are marked forever, and your path is guided by the divine. Yes, enemies will rise. Yes, people may betray you. Yes, trials will come. But none of it changes this truth. Your destiny is secure. Your crown is eternal. Your chosenness is forever. Demons may try, but in the end, they kneel. They have no choice. From this day forward, walk differently. Carry yourself as royalty. Move with authority. Speak with confidence. Live as one who reigns. When fear whispers, remind it. Demons kneel before me. When doubt rises, declare, I am chosen forever. When storms rage, stand firm. My destiny cannot be touched. Chosen one, as we come to this closing moment, let the truth settle deeply into your soul. Demons kneel before your presence, not because of who you are in flesh, but because of who you are in spirit. Because the God who lives within you is greater than anything that lives in the darkness. Because the crown on your life is not given by men, but by heaven itself, and no force of hell can resist the weight of that glory. You need to understand this. Every battle you faced, every storm you survived, every night you thought would destroy you, was never proof of weakness. It was proof of your strength, because had you not carried something eternal, hell would have ignored you, but because you were chosen, you became a target, and yet still, despite the plots, despite the attacks, despite the betrayals, you are still standing, which proves the point once and for all. You were never meant to bow, you were meant to rise. You were never meant to fear, you were meant to conquer. You were never meant to lose, you were meant to rule. And now, as you move forward, let this be engraved into your heart. Demons can bark, but they cannot bite. They can surround you, but they cannot consume you. They can whisper, but they cannot rewrite what God has sealed. Because, in the end, when you walk into a room, they bow. When you pray, they scatter. When you stand, they tremble. Because the presence you carry is not yours alone, it is divine. So stop questioning if you're powerful enough. Stop asking if you're worthy enough. Stop doubting if you're truly chosen, because the truth is settled. And the evidence is everywhere. The very demons that tried to break you are now forced to respect you. The very enemies that tried to bury you are now witnesses to your rise. The very storms that tried to silence you have only amplified your voice. Chosen one, do you see what this means? It means your destiny is unstoppable, your assignment is unshakable, your crown is unremovable, and your presence carries authority that no devil can challenge. So walk differently now, think differently now, live differently now, because you are not just another soul on this earth. You are heaven's warrior. You are light wrapped in flesh. You are eternity hidden in time. And everything about you screams victory even when you feel broken. Do not let the lies of the enemy distract you. Do not let the shadows convince you otherwise, because even they know the truth. They kneel before your presence. And this kneeling is not symbolic. It is real. It is spiritual law. It is divine order, because God said every knee must bow, and that includes the knees of demons. That includes the forces of darkness. That includes everything that once tried to destroy you. So rise now with confidence. Rise now with faith. Rise now with unshakable fire, because the war is already won. The crown is already placed. The throne is already secured, and your destiny is already unfolding. You are chosen forever. You are marked forever. You are victorious forever. And no matter what happens next, the outcome is already written. Light wins, heaven wins, you win. And the next time you feel afraid, the next time you feel small, the next time you feel surrounded, remind yourself of this truth. It is not you who kneels. It is them. It is not you who surrenders. It is them. It is not you who bows down. It is them, because you walk with divine presence. You carry eternal authority, and you were chosen for a mission that even the gates of hell cannot prevail against. Chosen one, your journey is far from over, but your victory is already guaranteed. So step boldly into your future. Walk confidently into your calling. Live fearlessly in your truth, because your presence shakes kingdoms, your light blinds darkness, your voice breaks chains, and your very existence is proof that God is still in control. Demons kneel before your presence. Chosen one, always remember that, always live in that, always walk in that, because the crown on your head is eternal, and the kingdom inside you is unshakable. Chosen one, walk as the king or queen you were, always meant to be, for the world needs your fire, the world needs your light, the world needs your authority, and the spirit realm already knows when you rise, demons kneel. You are the chosen one, you are the crowned spirit, you are the untouchable destiny. Demons know it, heaven knows it, and now you know it. So rise, chosen one, step boldly, speak, fire, live fully, and remember forever. Demons kneel before your presence because your spirit is untouchable.